cannot single out that person and take the person out, then what else can be done? The person was for over 40 years. Zurana has been a chief. Only for somebody 2 years ago to get up and go somewhere to be in-skinned as a chief. And the person come and is holding himself a chief. And he can't even get a market. And you are protecting his people to go to somebody's market and buy food for them. If he's a chief, it means that he should have a market for himself and be able to rule. IGB, we want to request that there is something called natural justice. We want to request that one day you drive from Bolga, when you get to the Red Volta, move to Tili. That's the first town of the Kusak area. Go about 20 miles away to Zambeiri. Turn from Zambeiri, come back to Zebela, and come and move to Garu. Move to Garu, move to Wedianga, move to Pusiga. Go around or take an helicopter and go around and look at the entire Kusau and come back and tell me the reason why 6 districts in this vast area should commit themselves to a settlement. In your village, can that happen in your village? Why is it that it is happening in Bawku? Why is it that it is happening in Bawku? Why should a settler want to become a chief over people? There are about 4 ways you can become a chief in the Kusak area. You become a chief of a land. So Bawku Naba is a chief of a land. You can become a chief of a community. So you have a Bisa chief, you have a Mosi chief, you have a Dagomba chief. In fact, you can become a chief of gods in your area, what we call Barnam. You can go to your uncle's village or your grandfather's village, and they will make you a chief, and you can't be sitting down in your house ruling your people. But if you don't own a land, you cannot become a chief of the land. It's just ABC. If you are not the owner of the land, there's no way you can become a chief. That is the problem. So the way we are dancing around the point, the problem is to go and take that imposter out of Bawku and come back and tell the youth that you have done your work and they will peace in Bawku. That's what should happen. And then, so we have some few questions. The first question is that we are wondering why that fateful day, 2 days ago,